What's up, Duval? Buddy Buck here, back with another episode of DUVALL TV. All right, friends, a lot of things happening in Duval. Let's jump right into it. First of all, we got the Rotary Hearts. Awesome program. I want to give a special shout out to them. My buddy Ryan Miller and I were down on Main Street before he went on his trip to Thailand. Take a look at this. So I want to give a shout out to Rotary. So between Duval and Carnation, they put up over 500 hearts. What an awesome program. Thank you so much to Rotary. And hey, look, there's a cool one. Thanks again to Rotary and that amazing group. If you want to join Rotary, all the links for anything we talk about is going to be in the description below. So go check it out. Next up, I want to give a shout out to Corie from Corie's Cafe. Love that you're in town doing business in town. You also joined the chamber, had a really successful ribbon cutting. That was awesome to be a part of that. We're so glad you're here. Made a little clip for you.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Oh, hey there. Yeah, I'm here at Corie's Cafe. It's Buddy Buck, and it's Wednesday. It's the only day that Corie's Cafe is closed, if you didn't know. They're open from Thursday to Tuesday from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. So I think I'll just wait. Hey, you never know who you're gonna run into when you're running around on Main Street in Duval, Washington. We were just down by Zeke's Pizza. We ran into Ryan Brown, one of the co-owners of Ryan and Carly. And here's a little update on how things have been going for them on their fast start. Man, I am hungry for a slice of pizza. I am so glad we're here at Zeke's Duval with one of the owners, Ryan of Ryan and Carly. Ryan, how's the first couple of months? What has it been?
It's been almost 2 months. It's been phenomenal. Duval has embraced us wholeheartedly. Every day is just awesome, and we get to make pizza all day, so that's not too tough.
And how are you doing? Are you getting the hang of it?
Finally getting some sleep, and that's good, but the staff has been killing it.
Yeah.
They are growing every day, getting better and better, and it's been a lot of fun.
Okay, cool. So people have been ordering online, coming in.
Using the app has been awesome. First time you use it, you can use promo 10, app 10, and you save $10 on your first order. It just really makes it seamless, and it remembers all your orders and all that fun stuff.
What do you want to say to your lovely Duval community?
Thank you so much for embracing us and coming and trying us out. It's been a lot of fun for us.
All right, sounds good. We'll see you on the next one.
Thank you.
Next up, I want to give a shout out to Blair Scissorhands. Gosh, where's my scissors? I don't even know. Edward Scissorhands. I mean, you have to be pretty old to know who Edward Scissorhands is. Good news, I am that guy. So turning 50 this June, let's go. I had a great conversation with Blair. She also joined the Chamber of Commerce here in Duval. And if you're a business owner here in Duval, Washington, go to DUVALLchamber.com. You can get all the details and definitely become a part of the Duval Chamber. It's an awesome networking event. Big and bright things ahead for 2025. So Blair, glad you joined. You can go check out her website. Go to the top right here, booking schedule. You can click that button and get booked. You can clearly see. All right, next up, giving a little shout off Instagram, which, by the way, you should be following this. We're gonna do different giveaways and different prizes for YouTube versus Instagram, so make sure you're following both. So on our @DUVALL TV Instagram said, guess where Buddy Buck is having dinner tonight? And if you dropped the correct answer, we were gonna give you a shout out on the next episode. And I gotta give a shout out to that duder Mo, AKA, well, that is his AKA. His real name is Morgan Henley. You're gonna hear from him in 2 seconds. Ryan Miller video, he got it right. Team Ren got it right. Also, Brooke from Queen Bee Aesthetics. Brooke is awesome. If you don't follow her on Instagram, go follow it. Go get a facial. Go get hooked up. She's an incredible community member. And also to Kai. Kai was the first one. So Kai, way to be number 1, buddy. And oh, P.S., it only said it on my hat. So, you know, it was just a little fun we were having that day. All right, guys, if you missed this, we had an incredible kickoff to the March of the Vegetables, and it's called Lantern Festival. We went down there with our neighbors, so Eve and I, JP and Paulette, aka Pep, the 4 of us, we rolled the Lantern Festival last year, made some lanterns, did all the things, and it was awesome. Big shout outs to some of the people that were helping run point on the Lantern Festival and March of the Vegetables. First and foremost, Sarah Tharrington from the Yoga Garden. She's really the point person, the lead for the Lantern Festival. I had the privilege to have coffee with her and Betsy McWhinney, who runs March of the Vegetables. And then, cannot leave out, the one with the most energy in town in the video, just rallying up the troops on Main Street. They were cutting through her restaurant, her and Luke's restaurant, The Grange. We love The Grange and we love Sarah and Luke. So thanks for being such amazing amazing community members, and thanks for bringing the energy, of course. All right, another little fun crossover. So on Instagram, at DUVALL TV, I'm gonna be doing a little weather update. If you don't know, Eve and I have 3 Siberian Huskies, and we walk them literally twice a day. And when I'm out there, sometimes I like to flip on my phone, go to DUVALL TV on stories. So the difference between a post and stories is when you open up Instagram and look at the very top, there's those little circles at the top. If you click on those, that is their stories. The stories come and go through Instagram in 24 hours. So if you don't catch them, they're gonna be gone unless their friend saves them. But I want you to know that I'm gonna be doing a little fun weather updates. When it was snowing, some of the roads I was walking on, I was doing a little green screen talking about like how icy the roads were for walking conditions. So little weather update. I know on DTV, we have talked about seriously adding a weather actual segment to DTV. So we got my guy, Brian Nikita. It's gonna be Cloudy Brian. We got Sunny John next door. I think Jace was gonna be Thunder. I'm not sure. Maybe I just volunteered him for that. And then of course, Jared. Jared might be the rain, which is kind of ironic because he's like one of the most fun outgoing people I know. So anyway, might have some weather coming up. Who knows? We'll see. Another update. So tonight, actually, so today is February 18th at the time of filming this, there is going to be a book reading. So the book that got launched, we've promoted this at the holiday episode pretty heavily. That was right when the book came out. It was The Wonder of Duval. So Brittany Richardson Dawn is going to do an actual book reading tonight. So it's, again, by the time you're seeing this, it's already happened, but a lot of you will probably have been there to hear Brittany. She's the author. Actually, matter of fact, oh, look what I got. Oh my gosh. Got a copy of it right here. If I open mine up, see, this is why you got to stay plugged into DTV, because you can go down like the Light Up Duval. You can see they actually had a booth down there, and so I got a signed copy. Some of you might have got a signed copy too. It says, "Thanks DUVALL TV, grow gracefully." So they did a dedication to Mary. I mean, you got to get your hands on this book. Oh, where can you get it? Great, I'm glad you asked. So if you go to the DUVALHistoricalSociety.com, you're gonna see it pops up right here on the homepage. You can just click on Buy Now. Thanks to Lauren and Kristen from the holiday episode, they gave away 3 of these books. So congratulations again, Brittany, for your book reading tonight, and then also just being the author on an absolutely beautiful, beautiful book and a nice historical reference for the city of Duval. Appreciate you. All right, that's right. You know what time it is. It is time for that guy. You know him, you love him. He promoted over 150 artists last year in the Snoqualmie Valley. His name is none other than Morgan Henley.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, geez, I forgot. I gotta call him.
Hello?
Oh, hey, Morgan.
Oh, Buddy Buck.
Guess what time it is, dude?
It's time for another segment of Valley Vibes with me, your dude, Morgan Henley, coming to you from CC's Ice Cream and Espresso, right here in the heart of Duval, Washington. Coming up here in the next couple months, we got a bunch of live music for you. So up at the Pass, 2 series going for you up there at Snoqualmie Pass. Summit West every Friday night from 7 to 9 p.m. for the next 4 weeks. And then we also have Summit East on Saturdays from 4 to 6 p.m. And that is what the locals call Hayak, and that will be going for the next 4 weeks as well. Also, I want to let you know that the Lee Arts Foundation, we're having our yearly fundraiser event at Miller's on March 15th. So you can get tickets for that at leearts.org, and we'll have live music, we'll have a bunch of amazing auction items, and me yourself, the Duder, will be your auctioneer for the evening. So it'll be a great time supporting a marvelous nonprofit in our community. And then also on March 15th, if you're not feeling an auction, we're gonna have some live music at Duval Tavern featuring Aaron McNamee. Also, wanted to remind you again that the 65th anniversary of Duval Days will be coming at you June 6th and 7th. We'll have the ref run on the 6th with some live music down at the park, and then Saturday is the big celebration with the parade, vendors, live music, and the fireworks. The weekend after Duval Days, on June 14th, we have Fall City Days. Then the weekend after that, on June 21st, is the Carnation Block Party Summer Solstice celebration put on by myself and the Lee Arts Foundation. And then, of course, on July 4th, we will have the great Carnation 4th of July celebration. We'll have a pre-funk at Miller's on July 3rd, and then the big bash on the 4th with the parade, vendors, fireworks, and live music down at Remlinger Farms. Much love to y'all, and remember, be excellent to each other. Late!
All right, thanks a lot, Morgan. Appreciate that. Be excellent to each other. I love the new one. Late! A lot of fun to work with you, buddy. And excited to work on Duval Days with you, too. I just got to give a little shout to this, because I've been working with Olivia off and on. They're part of the Duval Chamber as well. She's awesome. She's like really running the events and the socials. So I got to give a little shout for the barn dance, because it's a freaking barn dance. You ever seen Footloose? I mean, come on. Who knows what's going to happen here on March 15th between 6 and 8 p.m. Doors open at 5:30, line dancing at 6 o'clock, and open floor and guided dance until 8. So Olivia, keep it up. You guys are doing great. Carnation Farms, let's get it. All right, now before I jump into the save the date section, let me just put this picture up on the screen. I told you I'm turning 50 in June. This was my iPhone. This was my iPod, iPad, YouTube. Things have changed just a little tiny bit as far as technology goes. I've always loved technology. I've always, worked hard to keep up on the technology as much as possible. I had the privilege to speak at the Duval Chamber of Commerce just a couple of weeks ago on a new talk that I've never done before. Just created a brand new slide deck, some of the things that I've been working with on the local businesses here, and it's called Elevate Your Business. And so that was a ton of fun. Got some great feedback working with a couple new businesses here in town. Man, tech has come a long way, and it's only going to get better in 2025. So get with it. This is the save the date section. This is going to go really, really quick. We're going to flash up a bunch of dates and times up on the screen. Depending on how many events y'all send in that you want us to put up on the show, we're going to be able to put these out maybe like 30 to 60 days just for a nice quick screenshot. So March 6th, we have the Spring Sports Parent Night. March 15th, you already know, the Barn Dance. Working with Suzanne Psycho and Hillside Academy. It's going to be trivia night. So I'm going to be hosting, emceeing that event. So if you want to come out, want to get some trivia on, that's going to be a lot of fun. March 27th, we have the council chat at the Rustic Cabin Cafe. Come out, meet some of the council members local here in the community, get some of your questions answered. March 29th, March of the Vegetables. Talk about that in 2 seconds. April 19th, the Duval Historical Society is running the Easter egg hunt for kids. This is a very, very kid-focused event. Hundreds of kids literally over the last couple of years. So come out with that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Do you need to have kids to come? Absolutely not. Even I don't have kids, but we are coming. We are going to support this event. We're going to be a part of this event. It is going to be a lot of fun. Also, May 3rd, there is going to be a puppet show with Amber Smith. So all the details will be coming probably the next 1 and/or 2 episodes upcoming. We'll give you more details on that. But thanks again, Amber, for reaching out. Going to be a lot of fun. All right, events. Let's take a quick dive into 2 of these events and we'll just keep this thing ripping. So March 1st, we have the Light Up Duval Takedown event. So Light Up Duval, what is it? If you've ever driven up and down Main Street when it's dark and gloomy and it's winter and all the poles are just beautifully wrapped with lights, that is the Light Up Duval event. This is a Duval Chamber event. Go to lightupduval.com, click register, sign up, volunteer. This is going to be an amazing community event. I love this event. I push hard for this event. I want to get more and more people coming out to this event because it's just a lot of fun. So we're going to take them down on March 1st, and then later in the year, we're going to put the lights back up. And let me freaking tell you, when we put them up the next time, if you've ever volunteered for Light Up Duval and you've put the lights up on the poles, you will have never see what we're about to do because it's going to be brand new. I have a crazy big vision for what this will look like next time when we put the lights up, so be ready. That's all I'm gonna say. And if you know me, I'm the person that recruited 30 adults to dress up in inflatable dinosaur costumes. Now, I'm not saying there's gonna be dinosaurs at the Light Up Duval, but it's gonna be fun and it's gonna be amazing and it's gonna be very community centric because I love community. And I love Duval so much, I'm gonna prove it to you because on March 3rd, I am launching our new website. It is called livinginduval.com. If you've ever been there before, I mean, we called it theduvallife.com. And it looked like this. It was nothing fancy. It was just a bunch of shortcuts, like bookmarks to like cool things. The traffic, want to volunteer, want to watch Morgan's last Valley Vibes episode, whatever the case is. Linked off to all the restaurants, the Chamber of Commerce, et cetera, all the schools. This Living in Duval website has been on my mind for over a year. So here's kind of the different ways to look at it. You've got the City of Duval, the government website with all the city stuff. That's very specific and niche for certain things. Then you've got the Duval Chamber, so duvalchamber.com. It's go sign up there. If you're a small business and you're not a part of it, get with us. Let's do this. Now, that is very business focused. Living in Duval, it's going to be your more of, think of it like your first stop. It's like, oh gosh, where do I find this? Where do I find that? What about this restaurant? What restaurants are open? This is just the things that happen in Duval that matter on a daily basis that you need to find and get access to quickly. And it's going to be very aesthetic. It's going to be very simple. Not a lot of text, not a lot of words. We're going to launch this officially on March 3rd. Why? Because my wife's number in softball for UW was number 3. Yes, babe. Love you. So if you want some changes, you want some things added, you can send those in. And you can also email your events. If you have a small business, if you just have a community event, if you have something you want promoted on Living in Duval or on DUVALL TV, send it in to events@livinginduval.com and we will make sure to get that promoted on the next show. All right, we talked about March of the Vegetables really quickly. Here's their website, marchofthevegetables.org. You can get all the details here. February 1st, we already did the Lantern Festival. That was the prelude to the actual March of the Vegetables. So, do you want to dress up like a radish? Wife and I dressed up as kale last year. We had so much freaking fun. Like, get involved. Like, this community is so rad. And I remember a couple years ago when I started DUVALL TV, I saw this event and I'm like, what in the hell is this? Like, there's no way this is real. And let me tell you, not only is it real, it is real fun. All right, Duval Days. It is June 6th and 7th. So on the 6th is going to be the Ref Run, the 5K. This is the event that my wife and I are the title sponsors with Buddy Buck Real Estate. We absolutely love being a part of Duval Days. I'm now on the board of Duval Days. My wife is a new board member for the Ref. So congratulations to you, babe, for getting on that and being a part of the Ref board. So I know Kristen McCart just got nominated into the board as well. So congrats to both of you for being a part of such a cool event like this town festival. You want to be a sponsor? There is a whole next level of sponsorship opportunities this year. You can go get all the details and see all of the different things and the perks and the benefits, including video content this year. Get ready. Your business is going to be seen in a totally different light. Some of that brought to you by Ryan Miller Video. So RMV Productions. So thanks again to you, Ryan, and all the donations of your time and 10 out of 10 skill set to DUVALL TV. And also, little teaser. So next month, so the March episode 21 of DTV is going to be filmed at Jackie Farrow Photography. So I want to say thanks to Jackie for number 1, being an awesome neighbor, number 2, being an awesome human, and number 3, donating your studio for the March episode. So if you saw the holiday episode 19, that was also in Jackie's photo studio. So thanks again, Jackie. We got a lot of cool things happening in the future with that as well. All right, so last 2 things. We got mortgage, real estate, and we're going to put a bow on this episode. So without further ado, you know him. His name is Connor Webb, aka the Couch GM. He has a Mariners YouTube channel that is second to none. If you are a Mariners fan, you definitely want to watch because he's getting so many player interviews now. And then it just turns out that he's an incredible mortgage lender too. So I'm like, dude, let's go. I'm an agent, you're a lender, let's do this. He's always going to give us monthly updates with rates, kind of where things are at, what to expect. You know, if you're thinking like, hey, I want to move in the spring or the summer, like you got to start getting those wheels in motion now and getting some of that groundwork planted ahead of time. So Connor, tell him what's up.
Thank you, buddy. And what is up, DUVALL TV? I'm here for another mortgage update in a minute for the month of February. Over this past month, the good news is that mortgage rates have remained relatively stable. Depending on the headline, they have come down slightly, but the good news is that they have not gone up over the past month. What we're experiencing right now is more of a normalized market. This is where we should expect mortgage rates to kind of be at for the foreseeable future. Rates in general, depending on your loan program and qualifying, are hovering somewhere right around 7%. If you are using some type of government program, such as FHA or VA, then you might be in the lower 6s. And I would expect things to stay somewhere in this range for the next 6 months or so. If you are thinking of making a move in 2025, we recommend to get pre-approved today. Just figure out where you currently are so you can accurately game plan for 6 months, a year from now, or you might be more qualified than you think. And with this being the month of love, don't let your dream home be the one that got away. Let Buddy and myself help make it a love story with a happy closing. Any questions at all regarding real estate or mortgages, reach out to myself or Buddy, and we'll see you in the next one.
All right, now for the quick little real estate update, I'm gonna show you the back end of where I pulled the data from. Before I'd make all these like cool little fun graphics and everything, I'm in the back end here on my MLS, which is multiple listing service. I've got the city typed in up here is Duval. So you can see over here on the right, I've got it set at 2 years. So we're gonna compare January 2025 to January 2024 in this example. Down here, I have all these buttons I can click on, like which data, should I click on to show you, the audience, right now. And here's what I want you to know. A lot of times, like, agents will just post stats on social media, like, they get them from their brokerage and they like copy and paste them into their, social media. And that's fine. It's better than nothing, I guess. But like, I really want to take it to that next level and explain to you why some of these stats matters. Because if you just see a bunch of numbers, that might not mean a lot to you. But if it's like, oh, well, that changed, so this must be happening. Because if you're a buyer or a seller, you probably want to know more than just like reading a bunch of numbers on the screen. So right now, I've got it selected as average price. So you can see 1.136 million was the average sale price this year versus January last year, 2024. That is a 14.8% bump. That is a great thing. What investment are you going to do and get 14.8% return? Now, again, this is not stock advice. This is not financial advice. I'm just saying over the history of time, real estate has been a very sound and very safe investment. Now, if I'm going to click on new listings, there was 21 listings this year versus 24 last year. So pretty consistent. There's a small dip, about a 12% dip, which is about 3 homes. We'll look at closed sales. The closed sales are about the same. There were 16 versus 17. So now let's go to days on market. So the average days on market 2024 was 72. This year, so last month, right? Because we're in February, so 41 days. So it cut down by 43%. That is a significant drop. So we say, well, why are the days on market lower? There could be a number of different reasons. One, maybe everybody last year just priced their home way too high. But you can also look at the amount of new listings or the amount of homes for sale. That could be a little bit of an indicator as well. So since there was less listings, typically it's the old supply and demand. Less listings drives the value or the prices up, or the need or the want or the demand, right, for the homes. And so that could be a factor as well. So there's a quick update on some real estate stats and data that might affect you as a home buyer or home seller. As a real estate agent here in town, we live in the Victorian community, so we're literally 5-10 minutes from just about everything right here in the heart of Duval, and we've met some amazing people. So we sold a home for Emily and Wade in December and met another couple that was local and just went under contract with them on a purchase just this last week. So very exciting things happening here in Duval. If you have your finger on the pulse like we do, I look at this every day. I love real estate. Obviously, I love running around town and building community and doing fun events and doing those things too. But number one, first and foremost, is real estate. So my wife and I now are really partnered up on this. She has Buck Staging and Design. So if Buddy Buck Real Estate is representing you in your home sale, you get Buck Staging and Design. You get Eve. She's involved in the process now. We're working very, very closely together. She is literally my secret weapon, guys. Like, she's amazing. She has such an eye to make things just look beautiful when somebody's going to walk in, and just the flow and the feel and the vibe, whatever the case might need to get your home to that next level, to that next price point, and still, move relatively quickly depending on what your needs are. So with that, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Just remember, where tractors meet technology, small town, real life. Duval, Washington. Peace.